Hi, this is Shannon with Chic and Sassy Nails by Shannon. I am doing a mani this time I have three bingo squares left on Stacy's Spring and Summer Bingo. So I am doing my different nails or different hands. I'm for sure doing different hands, and I think I think it's gonna work out that I'm gonna do each finger differently. So, and at the same time, I'm trying out the new City of Summer. Let's see if I can kill that off. City of Summer. Um, oh, why am I blanking on what they're calling it? Ribbon, ribbon sets. So instead of making these, this is new technology of how they made these, and they basically kind of dripped almost the polish over the strips. And that's what makes like the ribbon like finish. But hold on, because I'm doing both, I'm gonna double these right away because I'm doing different look on different fingers. This one's only gonna be a solid. It's only just gonna be the one color. So, oh, sorry, this first color is Nourish the Need. And this is a foundation strip. And I am going to, I guess I don't normally double it right away. So we'll see how that actually works. It's kind of overlapping onto my finger. So let me clean off and see if I can get that to lay nicer. This part is not laying very nice because I don't know if it's because of the two strips. I might have done my nail prep too soon too. Or too recently. Too recently, if that's the word. Okay, so all right, my attempt is to, well, let's try to fix this now. If I can get that to cure like that, that'll look good. I gotta clean this up. I don't want it to, all right. Usually if I just do one strip, the little skinnier side of that second smallest set is perfect for this pinky, and then the wider strip is perfect for my other hand. But I am doing both hands differently this time. And I'm actually I'm trying to do something different on each finger, which I've never done before. But I wanted them to coordinate, and I also I wanted to play around with the new sets, the ribbon finish sets. So what they are is they're calling it a new innovation on how they actually make it. Eunice talked about it in a live video on the the main Color Street social Facebook page. And I think I had it pinned for a little while in my group. So what I'm going to do is two nails are going to be Nourish the Need. Two are going to be uh, grapefruit, no, what was this called? Orange Zest. Orange Zest. And then I'm going to do this on two of them to see. So, oh, just so you guys know, these strips are shorter. The rainbow, not rainbow, the ribbon. I gotta get used to that. The ribbon finish are shorter, just they seem the same size as the glitter dips. So see how much shorter they are? They're a good um that much shorter. I don't know how much that is. A 16th, maybe? Maybe a 16th. It's not as, yeah, about a 16th. So be warned that they are like a glitter dip in their size. And I know it has something to do with, I don't know, they had their reasons. I don't remember what they are. It never really made sense to me. Maybe I'll ask again. Now that I can have the ears of some people once in a while. All right, so nourish the need. I'm going to just put a single layer on this because I'm going to overlap Girls Trip. So the pink one from that collection, the City of Summer, that ribbon set is called Girls Trip. And then the other hand, I'm going to reverse all this, and I'm going to do pink base with the orange ribbon set. So they're going to kind of match, but not be the same, if that makes sense. So that is my grand plan for a mani with every finger different. Oopsie. This one is very thin, and it did not clean up very nice here. I should clean that up with my finger instead. I think that would be better. My base coat is just the Color Street nail strengthener. I've been trying to get better about using that and giving that a shot for a while. I do notice that my nails have been peeling a little bit. See, it's like I get a little bubble right at the cuticle, at the proximal fold, I guess. This set seems thinner. I feel like some strips are thinner than others. It's like almost those metallic-y finishes are a little more picky. Maybe I'll just go in order and do them. No, I'll let it set for a minute. That might help. All right, so this one, we're gonna do this finger. And this is gonna be a single layer. I know this is a jelly, so I'm not positive what color this is gonna look like on. But this is Orange Zest, the jelly set. And those feel thicker compared to this one, the Nourish the Need set. So, man, that's pretty. I do love these jellies. I'm not going to double that one because I'm going to double the set that's going to have just one color on it. So these two fingers are going to have, I tend to do my ring finger and my middle finger as accents. But I'm going to do ring finger, middle finger with the pink, what's it called? Girls Trip over it. So then I'm going to see how much of the orange shows through. So in my brain, hopefully you can see enough of it as the goal. Man, that's cool. I like that color. So they're not exactly the same, which is what I wanted. Single set's gonna. So if you look here, like glitter dips, there's a little bit different amount of that white showing. So I'm gonna use the base and not the tip. So we're just gonna flip it for both of those in hopes of showing more of the orange through that. And then this one I wanted to double, possibly, but I don't know, maybe I don't need to double the jellies. I think I will, because then everything will have two layers then, unless I ruin this, which you never know. And then I'm going to, I have the other half of that other strip too, I guess. If I ruined one, I can get the other one out. Of course, I overlapped my proximal fold. Let's see. I kind of cut it just with the rubber cuticles. Let's see if I can clean that up enough to, and then I think I like the orange zest color better personally, but I also feel like these jellies are gonna last longer than this what's it called? Nourish the Need set. I did double that, but oh, and actually on my pinky it might be fine. I don't use my pinkies to open things and stuff like I do. My index fingers tend to be the ones that chip first because I always use them for things to open stuff. Even peeling like stickers off and stuff, I feel like it's hard. You can't really do that without. Sometimes I'll catch the edge of my nail and chip it or something. Okay, let's see if I should. I'm gonna double that because then each finger will have two, unless this curled too much. Let's see. I wonder if that other strip, which I just threw in here, which is bigger. I think we'll keep them both out and see. I think this one is fine because I'm gonna do this. Yeah, that should be fine. Yes, that's a pretty color. Okay, I'll have to just keep that, tuck that under, and then clean it up later. I know I'm supposed to let that cure, but it always drives me nuts, and I always pick at it before it cures. It's awful, but that's okay. See, it drives me nuts, and I can't do it. I made it like 2 seconds. Stop. Okay, that is. All right, let's try these and see how. So they're all supposed to be one, they're all one color laid down on a clear base. So we're gonna do, guess it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, definitely a clear base. So I want to, oh yeah, somebody told me to do this to put it down, take this off. Oh, it's kind of a thicker, so it's almost like a clear as day. I panicked for a minute to make sure I had it on the right side. Have you done that? Okay, so we're gonna lay it. Oh yeah. Okay. That's what I wanted. And I'm just gonna, because these are shorter strips, I am just doing the one nail with the one strip. That is exactly what I wanted it to look like. So this was an idea I had when I first saw this set, or actually when I first heard that they were sheer, that I wanted to kind of do a dupe with the pink and the orange of Cabana Girl. And I wasn't going to do that anyway. But now I actually saw somebody beat me to it using Nourish the Need. So I decided to still do it. It don't have to be the first. But I am going to mix it up and do a mani with, for bingo, where I'm doing every nail a different, like every nail differently, which never have done ever in my life. Actually, I've never even thought about doing that. So, all right, let's do. I like these ribbons. I think they're cool. Okay, so that's right. So my biggest thing is I hardly ever take nail fees of my right hand because I have my crooked finger on that hand, and I don't really like I just don't like it as much in nail fees as I do my left hand. But I will make an exception, or I will figure out how to do it with this. Oh. Ooh, okay, so it's interesting because they're acting a little bit different on both of these sets. And I think is it because of the color? They're lighter on this? This blends. So I don't know if this is because it's a jelly or because the color is closer. But you definitely have a smooth ombre look to this. And this one you can still see the stripes. Which I actually like this strip that you can still see the stripe. I mean, I like them both. But I find it interesting that that they're slightly different. Because the colors are not, I mean, they are pretty. I guess this has more yellow in it on this end. Look at that. I like it. I'm happy with this, you guys. Okay. I love when that happens. And the last one I'm actually going to do a single nail on my thumb that is just the um, girl strip, just to show what it looks like. And actually, maybe I should hold that one until the end. So I'm going to do the same thing with these on the other hand, but reverse. And I'm using a gel. No, I actually don't know if this is a jelly. Flora Flash, which I don't think is a jelly. Does it matter which one I do? Let's do Flora Flash on these two. And then do these two as my pinky and my ring finger. So I need to grab two of these, not thumbs. I don't want the two smallest though. Ugh, hold on. Might as well just take these all out. Okay, why does it seem like I only have small? Here, I'll take those two. Oh, of course, the dog is barking. All right, so two Flora Flash, two Rose something, Rose Rush. So this is the from the sub box. I believe it's a neon. Um, so there are two different pinks. And then the orange over them is called Feelin Zesty is the orange ribbon set from the. So basically I'm going to do the same thing on the other side here. But then all my nails will be different because I have one solid of Nourish the Need. And then a solid of Orange Zest. And then both of those layered with Girls Trip. And then one single layer of Girl Strip on my thumb. Oh no, oh yeah, they will be different because I'm not using Girls Trip, I'm using Feeling Zesty. Okay, so these two will be here, right? It's like this planning here. And it doesn't, I don't think it personally matters that they don't match exactly, but I wanted to see it over a couple different types of the color, like two different pinks. And one's like shimmer and one's cream. And these two, one's like a glitter jelly and one's a cream. Or not a cream, a shimmer. So, but I'm liking those colors together. So I'm hoping. Kind of reminds me of Sunset Surf a little bit. So then I need three of these. I need a thumb and then these two fingers. Oh my gosh, the last mani, I didn't even notice I did different exit nails literally until I was taking it off. Oh, because I took it off and I replaced it. So I want the thumb and I want these two. Okay, sorry. I have to focus when I'm talking and doing something. So, yeah, and I can't remember if it was Lorna or Susan. I believe one of them was the first to mention it in my video. And I didn't notice even I don't think if I would have replaced, I happened to just replace those two accent nails to see what vintage porcelain looked with the fountain pen of the false X, just to mix it up. And then, yeah, I didn't notice until I replaced. I took those off, and then I was putting the new ones on, and I was like, oh, those are different fingers. I don't think it matters personally, but it's okay. All right, so these two are going to be these fingers, these two are these fingers, these two here, and then my two thumbs. All right, we got a plan, and it shall be. We shall see, though, how it looks. So this is a cream finish with a white base. I do believe this had a protective, oh no, it didn't, because it was in the, it was the sub box, but I feel like it is neon and people are saying that it fades, which for my purposes is not going to make a big deal, but I am going to overlap these, so I am going to do 2 layers, so I want to smooth that out. So this is my crooked finger that makes it hard, I feel like, in a nail feed, because it's hard to see that pinky. But that's okay. Plus, I always hold my camera and take pictures with my dominant hand. So almost all my nail feeds are of my left hand. I have done a nail feed before with, look at it doubled, a nail feed before with both hands when I did my pride nails because I had different colors, I think. I think that's when I've done it. Um, and then I just used a tripod, but I only did that inside, and I don't like inside nail feeds as much usually because I don't think I can get the light as good as I can with outside natural light. But like today was the worst weather. We've had really heavy rain pretty much all day long, just soaked. Like a whole yard is like flooding in our neighbor's yard. We have clay soil, so it just is like mud and thick and does not drain very well, if that's the right word. But yeah, I don't like it. So now we have a marsh for a few days. Hopefully, I know it's supposed to rain. It's supposed to be sunny tomorrow and then possible rain again, I think, on Wednesday. All right, so 2 layers of Rose Rush from last month's sub box, which was what month was that? July. And then we're going to just do 1 layer on my ring finger because I'm going to put, what's it called? Feelin Zesty over the top to see what that looks like. And then we will do Flora Flash, which off the top of my head, I can't remember what collection that is from without looking it up. I am not used to wearing neon nails, but look at that. That is super bright. I know. So one of the bingo sets I have, or bingo squares I have left on Stacy's bingo board is a grayscale Manny or a neon Manny. I wonder if I could have counted this. I am going to, I probably will go for a grayscale because that's kind of my jam anyway. But maybe I'll step out of my comfort zone. I didn't realize this was a white base too. Oh, let's do this. This is what I intended on. This is Flora Flash. So I wouldn't normally wear these pinks necessarily together, but I did want to see how they look differently under this ribbon set. Oh, I probably wouldn't have even needed this strip except for the fact I want to double this other finger. So we'll leave this just in case I need that, but I am going to use this and double it just to give it a little bit more longevity. Ugh, this, sorry, that one plastic covering was sticking. So I'm going to try to do this and I'll cut this off. sometimes they come off so nice and sometimes they rip or they want to stick these little things. So this nail of mine is so curvy and it's shaped a little differently. So I like to use this strip that has a little curve to it on the edges. And then I have to remember to save this. I guess I wouldn't have to, but we're gonna double this. So let's see which is the most, which strip is better. Let's smooth these both out. All right, so bright pinks. Flora Flash has the glitter, a little glitter to it. I believe Rose Rush is the name of this other one, and it's neon. Okay, let's clean this up. And then which strip? Let's just try this one. Because I can fix that little bloop. And there. All right. There. Perfect. Okay. So let's gather that here. I just did the drawings earlier for the monthly for July drawings. I'll post those winners and have them fill out the form because I'm going to be getting stuff ready to mail soon. So, and I got the drawings for the weekend special. So I'll get those sent out. Okay, so I'm excited. Let's see what these look like over the top. And again, I'm going to use the base side that has more of the white. At least to me, it looks like it has more of the clear. So again, do you see how these are all done on clear backing and the not paint, the polish is like dripped on in like lines, is that the right word? Yeah. Um in ribbons. That is literally why they're called ribbons, so I should call it that. In ribbons. And then ooh, so again it's an ombre. This one maybe it's too close in color. I can see it. Not super contrasty, but I can still see the can you see the ombre? Let's see here. Kind of. It's not as contrasty as I thought it would be because that neon is pretty bright. So I kind of thought it would pop a little bit more, but it blends together nicely. So that's what, so this one should do the same. It should blend because this one's a darker pink. I also don't think they're consistent because of how they're made. Ugh, sorry, hold on, it's stuck to my nail. Okay. So they're not always consistent between sets so far like what the stripes will look like. I almost put that on the wrong finger. So this is over Flora Flash. Again, I don't think it's gonna blend like the other ones. I think the only one that really shows the lines a lot is this one. So, and that's the lighter shade for that orange is lighter. So these two end up looking very similar. Let's see. Yeah, they don't look a ton different, those two, but they are. That's crazy. Okay. It's fun to see how they turned out here, and they're different. Should I do the pink stripey? No, I'm going to do the pink on this one. I'm going to flip it again. Oh, it doesn't look like, maybe, let me see. I usually flip that because it has a wider end on this side. And I like the wider end for my thumbs. Yeah, I will. And then, so we're going to see it by itself without the orange underneath. On the, and same with the Feelin Zesty, we're going to see what that looks like without the pink underneath. Hold on, I'm trying to line this up. I've been having a heck of a time with my thumbs, getting them to be on straight. And again, with these stripes, I don't think they're straight. I don't know. I think it's because like my proximal fold, I don't push it down, it's not straight. So then if I line it up with that, then it's not straight across. I don't know. All right, let's clean that up. That is very pretty on its own too, you guys. So you can see how it's like pale pink because it has less of the polish and just more clear on those strips. So I think it was Marie who was saying that Soft Serve, which is the white, doesn't have as much clear to it as some of these other ones. And I don't think the blue, just looking at how much white you can see through, I didn't think the blue looked like it had as much either. It had more, it wasn't showing clear bits as much as some of these ones were, if that makes sense. Here, I can show you. Just a second, I'll grab them all. But let's finish the mani. All right, so then we'll do orange, no, not orange zest, with this Feelin Zesty. Orange zest is the jelly that I put on the other hand. Ugh, there. All right, I am trying to get this off here too. It likes to stick to my index finger. So I don't know what the key is here. If I don't line it up with my proximal fold as much and try to eyeball I don't know. I don't like that either. Okay, that's fine. All right, so let me grab that last, or the other colors. Actually, we'll just grab, see if I have them all in a pile. I might have them easily accessible because I have not filed them away. I have updated my inventory, but I have not physically put the sets away into their little bins, which I want to have the kids help me with tomorrow. But they were very good and cleaned today while I tried to catch up on more work, which I was able to do. And we got laundry done because it was a very rainy day, so we didn't really do much. It was yucky, so thankfully we didn't have anything to do. Okay, so these are the girls' trip and Feelin Zesty all by themselves. And then we have, it's hard to show my fingers. So Nourish the Need, and then Nourish the Need underneath Girls Trip, Orange Zest, doubled, and then, oh, this is doubled too, and then Orange Zest under Girls Trip, and then Girls Trip by itself. We have Rose Rush, and then Rose Rush under Feelin Zesty, and then this is doubled Flora Flash with a single layer of Flora Flash with Feelin Zesty. Again, I can't see the difference between those two. Those kind of just turn into one different color. And then Feelin Zesty over here. So that is my experiment with the new what's it called? City of Summer, and doing each finger differently. I was just going to do each hand differently, but it ended up this way. Although these two look the same, but they're not. All right, let me grab, for anybody that wants to check it out, I have, so soft serve, you really can't tell. See, you can see the stripes here, but I don't feel like there's not very much clear space, so not quite as see-through. Um, Same with this one. You can see a lighter blue, but I don't feel like you're seeing as much white. Whereas see on this one, there's more white showing. So I feel like this will show the color through better than this. These are going to probably show some. And then we saw the orange and the pink from these. But I picked these intentionally because I thought you could see more white stripes in them. Purple was my other option, but I decided to do orange and pink. But I could have done orange and purple. So, all right. You guys have a great day or night. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.